Okay, so I just read the Hillbilly Elegy by J.D. Vance. If you haven't read this book, please check it out. I know they said there's a movie coming out in 2020, and I'm gonna check it out too to see how good it is. Now, why is this book a good read? It really shows you that at the end of the day, people are looking for people who are just like them. I don't care what culture you are from. Family is important to everybody. I don't care if you live in the mountains. I don't really care if you live under the sea like Ariel. Like, it does not matter. Family and a family structure and unity and a sense of community is important to every single person. So what does that mean for you? That means that you need to do your part where you are able to bring, like I was saying, you need to do your part to try to bring your family together. Now, one thing I loved about the book was that he described his grandmother as being just like his mother. I want you to understand one thing. Just because the person did not physically give birth to you doesn't mean that they don't love you as if you're their child. That touched me in so many ways, because I don't know if you guys know this, for a while I wasn't living at home. I lived in a different state, and I had an aunt who was always checking up on me just like my mom, and I feel this strong connection to her. And I'm sorry, but you don't need to really be technically part of somebody's blood to show them love, to show them care, to show them unity, Okay, number 2. The second thing I took away from the book is simply this. Yes, some people are poor. Yes, some people are rich. However, when you become rich, you should always do your part to try to help those who are less fortunate. And I do not mean by giving them money. I do not mean by buying them the latest gadgets out there. I mean by doing what Harvard and Yale and all these organizations do for their students. Give them the connections to meet other people who would help train them, force them to be a better version of themselves so that they can go into communities and help other people. This is what I took from the book. I loved what he did. I love the fact that he loves his people. I love that. Like, I was like, yes. And I'm sorry, I will be amiss if I don't mention the fact that I love the Hillbilly people based on his definition of, we handle family matters in the family. We don't need to go to court. We don't need to call the police. We don't need to do any of that. We handle the family issues within the family. I strongly believe in that, only because it just goes back to what I've been told as a child. You don't air your dirty laundry outside. No matter how angry I am, no matter how upset I am with my siblings, it's all still my family. I still am going to ride with them over anybody else. And let me let you know one thing. JD Vance, your grandmother is amazing. When you kept talking, sorry, going off on a tangent. I just love your grandmother. Every time you kept talking about her, I could really feel the love, and that's something I appreciated that I got from listening to the book. Yes, I listened to the audiobook, y'all. If you want to, make sure you open the book, but I'm all about the audiobooks and helping to, improve myself in my life. When I was listening to this book, I was kind of upset with a few friends, but I just decided that, you know what, I don't want to sit down there and stress you out. Sometimes friends don't become just friends. Friends become like a cousin, like a family. So we all eventually come together. So please really listen to this book, listen to the audiobook, or read the book. What I'm going to tell you that I personally got from it is that at times you're not going to get along with everybody in your family. Yes, I know, sad to say, you're not always gonna get along with everybody in your family. It doesn't mean that they stop being your family. You must still treat and respect them as such. 2, when you have a disagreement with your family, that's not the time to cut them off. It's not the time to say, I hate you, I'm never going to talk to you again, bye. It really isn't. And this was something that I really had to learn. And listening to Mr. Vance talk about his relationship with his mother really showed me that maybe a couple of uncles and cousins that I cut off, that wasn't such a great idea. I'm still improving. I'm still working on me. 3, I just love your grandmother. I feel like I can just relate with her so well. And I hope you all check out this book. Please let me know what you got from the book. These are my takes. All right.